What's going on? It's your girl Shantae C checking in for another brand new Tea and Things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're here back in the building. We're going to get into a lot of this celebrity tea and definitely some things.
Yeah, it's a lot going on this week, Lord.
Yeah, it is. We're going to start out. We're going to shout out our sponsor here,
Lucky Coin.
Lucky Coin. If you have a small business that you want to grow, hit us up and we'll get you in touch.
Yes. So what's going on in the world of celebrity, child?
A lot. I don't know. Get me right.
Okay.
I don't understand. Okay. But anyway, well, we are going to continue to send our prayers out for the home, for the family, friends, fans, everything of Rich Homie Quan.
Okay.
He was laid to rest on yesterday here in Atlanta. A lot of celebrities showed up for him. A lot of people spoke. So he was laid to rest. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad that he's gone at only the age of 34.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. So, and then also we're going to extend and continue to pray for the family of Frankie Beverly. He was laid to rest in New Orleans. I'm like, both of my cities. He was laid to rest in New Orleans on Monday. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was a huge celebration of life. New Orleans, they take you home with the second line. Everybody wore their white because, that's what you wore to his concerts. So, yeah, they definitely showed love for Frankie Beverly in the city.
Yeah, very sad.
I know. All of it is just way too sad. And as we all know,
oh Lord, what you about to say?
Our friend Diddy.
Before we get into Diddy, can we give some birthday shout outs so that we can be happy before we go into the crazy? Today is Taraji P. Henson's birthday.
Oh, happy! Oh, she's a Virgo like my mom.
And we love her.
We do love her.
We love her. Me and my husband, we started watching that new show that she has that was just released on what is it, babe? Peacock.
Oh, what show is it?
What's it called? Fight Night. It's the historical events about something that went down in Atlanta where it was like $1 million heist during a boxing tournament for Muhammad Ali. So if you Nia's like, I want to check it out.
Yeah, I want to see it.
So if you do have Peacock and you have a little bit of time on your hands, I think it's like a 6-part series.
Okay.
Yep, and so you can check it out on Peacock.
I have Peacock.
Happy birthday, Taraji. I am so incredibly happy for you celebrating your 54. Girl, you look fabulous. All right.
Oh my gosh, she's 54. She does look fabulous.
She looks fabulous.
Wow. All right. Happy birthday. Shout out to Taraji.
So let's now. Oh, you know who else's birthday is today? Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut, okay.
With his fine self, hey. But y'all know I love light-skinned men, but he is fine.
And I just actually, Morris Chestnut fine, for sure.
Yeah.
I just actually came from an event and Tay Diggs was there.
Ooh.
And he was very nice, very, very engaged with the crowd. I mean, like I literally just came from the event here. But he was very engaged with the crowd.
Oh.
And it was really nice. And he was such a nice person. My first time meeting him.
Amazing.
Yeah, so shout out to Tay Diggs for showing up to ATL and showing us some love.
Yes.
And it was a liquor event, and Beyonce, she also rolled her liquor out. She was not there, but she did send her product.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even know she had one.
Me either.
Until the lady was telling me, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. Sure.
Yeah, we'll try it. All right, so let's talk about this hotmess.com Puff Daddy.
Okay, so Diddy was arrested in New York, as we all know. They picked him up. He was at a hotel. So, but he was in New York, The judge is not giving him any bond at all.
No bail, no
No bail.
bond.
They requested bail again today, and that was denied as well.
Yeah, they say he a flight risk, y'all.
That's what they're saying. Now, some people are a little upset because they said that Bill Cosby was able to get out. Right.
Well, you know, they like Bill Cosby too old to be traveling, all right?
They were saying
did R. Kelly get bail?
The Weinstein guy was able to get out.
Harvey?
Yeah, Harvey was able to get out. And I believe R. Kelly, did he get bail? He did not get bail.
So maybe it's the amount of charges that's creating the situation where he can't get bail.
Another thing they were saying about Diddy is even when they picked him up with all of this going on, he still had a nerve to have drugs on him.
Oh my God.
Like ecstasy or something. He's still freaking.
Oh, Puff Daddy, why?
They do have some video. So they apparently. And they found over 1,000 lube and oil for his sex parties or whatever. What do they call them? Freak parties. But what makes so here's the thing. And I'm gonna go back and people gonna be mad at me. Because now everybody's making sure that they're saying I was not at a Puffy freak show. Freak out. What they call in the party? A freak off. Yeah, I was not at a freak off. But back in the day, everybody was at the freak off. People would lie and say they was at a freak off.
Right. So now you wasn't at the freak off.
You wanted to.
Were you at the freak off or were you not at the freak off?
Puffy, but everybody's making sure they say they were not at a freak off.
Well, the thing is there were so many people who were involved with Puff Daddy. He was involved in creating so many people's careers. Do you really think there was no one at the freak off?
Now all of a sudden, no one was at the freak off.
No one knows anything.
Well, when did they release these videos?
No one knows anything about the freak off. They don't know when it happened. They don't know where it happened, and they were not participating in the freak off. Yeah, right. I don't believe it.
So he is denied
bail
for now. So
Lord. Stay tuned.
Lord.
So me and my husband was talking about this earlier in the week and just saying, hopefully he's got his kids, taken care of where, their trust funds are safe.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because the kids didn't have nothing to do.
I feel like he probably does.
Like the kids didn't have nothing to do with it. And I know they want to strip him down to the bare bones like they did. Poor little R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Lord, poor R. Kelly. But hopefully, the kids, because he's got I think it's 5 or 6 kids or so. And so want to make sure that at least they are taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah, because he has a lot. I mean, he even have a baby. Didn't he have that baby 2 years ago or something?
Exactly.
Good Lord.
I know. He's still having the freak off parties, having little babies.
Yeah, because some of this stuff went back to 2023. Which is a year ago.
I mean, was as recent as 2023?
Yeah. Some of this freak off stuff.
I mean, even after
you've been partying a long time.
I mean, how old is Diddy? About 50?
He got to be 50 something.
55?
Good Lord.
Bruh, you haven't done enough. I mean, when you're in your 20s and you get all this money and you're acting crazy, I feel like everybody did something ridiculous in their 20s, especially if you got a lot of money. People that don't even have a lot of money doing crazy stuff. So I know somebody that's got a lot of money. They definitely doing crazy stuff. But okay. Anyways, I digress.
We'll keep y'all tuned.
We'll keep y'all posted. We got any other news before we
real quick. I do want to go through this because I hate this. I literally hate this story because I love both artists.
Okay.
And the artists have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
But so Bruno Mars released a song.
Okay.
with flowers. Remember the song? Wish I could buy you flowers. And whatever. Great song. Beautiful song. I love the song.
Okay.
And Miley Cyrus released a song.
Oh,
I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bruno has sold a portion of his catalog. Okay. And a lot of artists do. And it's not, I don't think it's because of money or needing money. They just do it. I don't know why.
They need money.
Because
that's why they do it.
well,
Nobody's gonna sell the rights to their stuff.
No, I didn't say the rights.
That's what selling your catalog is.
No, but he hasn't sold the whole catalog. A portion of his catalog.
Right.
He still owns a portion of his catalog.
Right.
He still owns part of his catalog.
So hopefully he gave away the bad songs.
Well, whatever. But this particular song, which did phenomenal for both him and for Miley.
So what he trying to do?
Well, it's not Bruno. It's the company he sold it to. They're trying to sue Miley for stealing the song. You know, she released it in a different way. And Bruno, that's the thing. When you do sell a portion of your catalog or whatever, you don't have that full control anymore. So it's not Bruno suing Miley, but the company is.
Well, so it's interesting because in that circumstance, right, if she came out with the song prior to him selling the rights to the other company, right? And I don't know what probably how the timeline was, but if he sold it before, I mean, if he would have had to have she would have had to have some type of agreement with him to do the song.
Well, we're not saying that Miley
did the
song.
Well, I'm trying
to ask for permission. They're trying to say that she copied his song.
Oh, so they're calling copyright infringement.
Right. Yeah. They're trying to say she copied his song. Not, can I re-release the song?
Well, they're going to have to take her to court, and the court is going to have to weigh in. I think it has to do with, I think there's a couple of different components. One is like the melody, then one is like the lyrical content and how much of it.
And I don't even think the songs, Bruno's is pretty slow and Miley's is slow, but not.
I'll be interested to hear what he did and then what she did. I'm gonna get back with y'all on that story because that seems very interesting.
Yeah, but that's
crazy.
I mean, Bruno hasn't spoke out yet, and he doesn't seem. We're gonna listen to the songs and let y'all know.
We're gonna listen to the songs and get back with you because I'd be very interested to see like how different was his song really from hers.
I think it was different. I don't know, but okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on and get into our topic of the night, guys.
All right. So if you live in the city of Atlanta, right? Everybody's got a hustle. I swear to you. So you got your regular job and then you got this hustle. Like I feel like you're hustling for the American dream down here. They said New York used to be the hustle. I think it's Atlanta now, right? Everybody's an entrepreneur. What we want to talk about tonight, guys, is because there are so many entrepreneurs here in this city, everybody that wants to get a piece of what you're growing and what you're building, they want to be able to quote unquote weigh in, quote unquote help you, quote unquote give you the hookup, right?
Okay.
So how do you combat all of these individuals that are looking to help you but don't stand on their word? They're not standing on business.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go here.
Go there.
I have gotten paid help and can't get the help. Like I'm paying you.
Yeah,
I'm
girl.
not even, you know what I mean? Like I'm paying you money and still cannot get the proper help.
Right.
So, with that being said,
Crazy.
crazy, crazy. And it's very hard to choose.
Yeah. It's very hard to know the real from the fake. Because the thing that I find that happens a lot of the times is um the person that has hitched their self to your wagon is what I'm going to call it. They're typically not the decision maker, right? So if you don't know any better, you're like, oh yeah, I'm dealing with them, da da da. But they really don't have any say so. They don't have the clout that you're looking for them to have. So then you're involving them in your situation and they can't do anything for you really, except for when you collect a check, they gonna be looking to collect a check too. So stupid. Literally so stupid.
Yeah. Well, and then there's the other problem. You know, I can't speak for other cities because I don't live in other cities.
Right.
But Atlanta is a bit networking, you know, a networking pot. So somebody always knows somebody that knows somebody.
That part.
Okay. And then, like Shantae said, you start out with this somebody. They, oh yeah,
I'm gonna put you in touch with this
I'm gonna put you in
person.
touch. They want to check, da da da. Everybody, you know, whatever.
And then
And people don't follow through on their business, which I think is bad because, like, why not? I would use you again or hire you again or whatever you again.
well, what I just don't understand is what is the need to make yourself feel that important, right? You know, as an entrepreneur myself, you're going after your dream and what you have is very important to you, is dear to you. So
Right.
so when you have somebody who is coming into the picture saying, "Hey, listen, I'm going to help you with this." You want to trust and believe that. And then when it doesn't turn out that way, then you may have wasted valuable time waiting around for this imaginary hookup that's never going to happen. Like I don't get it.
Yeah. I feel you. I've been there before.
So the question is what do you do about it, you know? Like you don't want to, like for me, I don't want to walk around the city and like feel like everybody is always BSing me. Like I don't want to feel like I can't trust anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So from I'm trying to learn how to listen but proceed with caution.
I definitely think proceeding with caution is high on the list.
Yeah.
And I normally try to, like, so if I'm getting a photographer or whatever, I talk to a few.
Well, yeah, that's
I lock down one and I have one on standby for backup. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because the Lord.
Yeah, it could go south very quickly.
Right. And sometimes when people don't follow up or do what their portion or what they said they're going to do, like a lot of times you could have blocked, time, space, clothes,
Yeah.
food, whatever. Like it's very important to try to deliver.
Right, deliver on what you have said, and not just that, but just understanding that, you know, although our community seems big, there's a lot of people that live in Atlanta, but the community is still very small. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is sort of connected in some kind of way. So practicing best business is always going to be paramount. Like anything that I do, I try to make sure that I do it to the best of my ability. that I communicate if I can't do it, and that I always try to live up to whatever it is I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For sure.
Because you just never know when that thing is going to come back around. But, how do you spot these fakers? Are they the ones that are constantly talking about what they can do and how they can do it for you? That's probably the number one sign for me now. That's one thing that I look out for when I'm around folks, people that are saying too much about what they can do.
Yeah, that's one of the things you can do, and you can also, because these people start these businesses by night. There's a new business every other day. They pulling out the sky.
Right.
You can definitely make sure. I've learned, especially, especially if I'm paying up front.
Yeah.
I have started Googling the business, looking at the business. I mean, I have even asked some people
For references.
for references, also to see their business license. Because I need to know legally I could go after your ass if I need to for my money.
So that's Nia. She
I mean, because it's just been too much.
Yeah.
It's just been too much.
Too many times.
I mean, I've done photo shoots where I've had to get a lawyer involved to get my photos. Like, don't you want to get the other half of your money? Like, I paid you half up front.
Right.
The agreement is I'm going to pay you the other half once I'm edited, receive the photos.
Yeah.
And that part don't happen.
and it's like, why though? It to me, it's so ridiculous. I don't I literally don't understand why people don't just follow through. And it feels like more people than not. And so it's like that it makes you don't even want to support the smaller businesses, even though you're a small business.
Right.
It makes you not want to do it because it's like, okay, I'm contracting with you to perform a job or a service. And then I can't trust you to get to the end. Like there was a situation, that I had when I was working on a project where I contracted with, someone, and we contracted for 2 days worth of work. In the beginning, I explained to the person, hey, there's going to be a really long day and then a day that's fairly shorter. They understood, they agreed that that's what we were going to do. And then during that time, they were like, oh, I got to leave, or oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. And so it becomes very frustrating. Now, thankfully, they did not leave and they did honor their commitment. So that was a good thing. But it was like the whole time, like pulling teeth saying, well, okay, we had already had this discussion. This is not a discussion that you're just hearing today in the moment.
It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
So it's kind of like, what do you do? I guess you just have to keep taking chances.
Because there's nothing else to do, right? Yeah, but I definitely highly recommend, I check out the people up front. And like Shantae said, you want to, people, starting their own business, maybe starting a bakery, cupcakes, whatever. And it sucks that you got to go that route, but you got to go that route.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you got a lot of people. And then, so on the flip side, as a small business, I didn't want to just bash small businesses because, again, I'm a small business. But you got people on the other side that, you're a small business, you have a product or a service, and you're trying to do the very best that you can. But then people try to take advantage of the situation. Oh, they're a small business, so I'm going to run them all over town, or I'm going to try to haggle down the price. Where, if you go into Kroger, you can't haggle down the price of how much a cake is going to cost.
Right, that's for sure.
The price of the cake is the price of the cake. You either want it or you don't.
Yeah.
Like the delivery time is the delivery time. You're either going to be there or you're not.
Right.
But I feel like, small businesses get a lot of flack on both sides. Right. I guess I'm just saying, from one small business owner to the next, like, let's just try to do our best to give.
Make the word bond.
Yeah.
Just make the word bond.
Yeah.
Your word is your bond.
If that's our public service announcement for tonight. And actually, it's really funny because we only got 5 more minutes.
Right. Well, listen. Small businesses need to work together.
Yeah.
Keep the word bond.
Yeah. Like that needs to be like the motto for 2025, like bond. Like your word is your bond. But I do have a tip.
Okay, well, we're gonna go on and get into our
5-minute tip. I do have a tip for the night. So, guys, the weather is changing, right? It's about to be fall. It's a beautiful time of the year. And because of that, it is starting to get a little cooler outside. Instead of turning on your heat or regulating your air conditioner during this time, you can simply, if you get too hot, you can just open your window, let some cool air into the house. You can always have your fans circulating. If you have fans in your house, one thing that I wanted to mention is it has 2 different settings. So one setting pushes the air down and the other setting pushes the air up.
Okay.
So if it's hot in your house and you're trying to push the air up, you need to turn the fan that way. And if it's the opposite way, you can push the fan down. So it will regulate how, like, whether hot air is being pushed down or cold air is being pulled up. So if it's like really cold, you can reverse it and it'll pull the cold air up. If it's too hot, you can have it on the reverse side and it'll pull the hot air up versus pushing it down.
So Shantae's saving us some money because we get to get a break from those last couple of electric bills that's been through the roof because it was so damn hot.
Dude, I was just like, if I get another bill that has a 4 at the front, I am gonna scream.
My home bill is like I'm in a commercial building.
That's what I'm saying. If I get another light bill.
But it was very, very hot. I mean, it was extremely. So that is a good idea to pop the windows open, let some cool air in. And the smart thermostats too. Matter of fact, I'll do some. I have the Nest in my house.
We have it too.
And they do save money.
I don't know how to work my Nest.
I know how to work mine. I have it right on my phone. But I'll look at some other options for you guys as well, because the smart thermostats do help us and work.
Oh.
And the fan, like she said.
Like, I definitely don't know what I'm doing. I let Dwayne regulate the Nest. I have no idea what I'm doing or how to do it. So that's his job. Is every time I come, I just and then I come back and it's like I'm like, I don't know what I did wrong.
But it definitely works.
Yes. So that's our time for tonight, guys. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can always hit us up at TNThangs. That's TNTHANGZ at gmail.com. And if you're trying to grow your small business and you need a little infusion of cash, you can hit us up and we can tell you all about Lucky Coin and what they can do to help your business get some easy, fresh cash funneled into their business quick. We love y'all.